All right, what is up? How we all doing, guys? Hope you guys had a good trading day today. Crypto Mind 64, how we doing? Steven in the house, how we doing? Rashawn, how you doing? All right, guys, we're gonna get this live underway. I'm literally gonna get a bottle of water or fill up my water, and then we'll get this thing popping. All right, fam, who has made some money today? We have absolutely cashed in today in crypto. Hopefully you guys took profit. I did put an announcement in our app to take profit. So I'm hoping everybody took profit, or got stopped out at some point. So I'm out of all my trades. I'm kind of in limbo right now, looking to get into something, but the weekend is when you got to be cautious because there's a lot of sideways momentum. I'm doing good, brother. Thank you. A lot of sideways momentum, and pretty much our trades played out, guys, from the last couple of days, right? Yeah, our trades absolutely played out. We made a lot of money. Aave is just a gift that keeps on giving. Now, you guys know I'm not longing the market. Even if we do pump back up to 92, which it looks like we possibly can to revisit the previous London and Tokyo high. And it looks like Aave is probably going to pump back up to 206 or pretty close. But I'm not looking to long the market. Possibly Aave pushes up to 196 and rejects. We'll see. But then we got the 1 hour starting to turn up here. And we can see, again, you're in a range. Yes, you hit the top on Aave, which are the sessions. But the market is closed. We are in a downtrend, okay, on a lot of coins. The first thing I want to check out is Bitcoin here. Tips, how you doing, brother? Took that BTC short last night, and I'm sure you held, brother. Awesome to hear. CJDV, what is up? Hopefully you're making some money. We timed that live perfectly this morning, guys, and people coming in made some money. All right, guys. So it does look to me that we are going to range. Loza, what is up? Okay, it does look to me that we are going to range for a bit more. So yes, 76, 74, and even 70K is in the cards right now. But if we take this channel here on Bitcoin, we keep on ranging sideways. Now, the daily is ridiculously overbought. Okay, this drop that is going to happen is just going to be insane. Going to be unbelievable. So what you want to do is you want to look at your bars. Now, this is actually a chart Batman pattern on Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Okay, you've got a chart Batman pattern here. You could call this a head and shoulders, right? Call it whatever you want. Could also call it an inverse if you look at it a different way. But the reality is that Bitcoin is going sideways. We drop, we pump. We drop, we pump. And in these little drops and pumps, you want to be lining up for the Super Bowl of making money, okay? And this is when it's probably going to happen. So if you look at the date range, $12 to 15 days, and that lines up with, where's my calendar? Okay. That lines up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boxing Day, Christmas, the end of Christmas, into the end almost before 2026. Crazy. Investors probably don't have much money in the market, right? You're not going to see a crazy drop in the market, guys. And I'm talking to 76K until we hit this trend line. When we hit this trend line, you should be able to turn $1,000 into 10 grand. Non-financial advice, of course. Make sure you guys are managing your risk. But essentially, this is going to go like this, like this. And as of right now, the top of the market is probably going to be 94 to 96. I don't see Bitcoin going higher than 94 and 96, especially because we are very, very overbought on the daily. So if you take your bars from here to here, nothing goes up in one candle. Nothing goes down in one candle. Sometimes, but not really. So you can see from here to here, this point from right here, you're looking around a big drop happening around Christmas time, astronomical drop. So it makes sense that we range in December and then into Christmas, the big drop happens. And I'm not going to give you guys an exact date because I don't know an exact date, but lining up by the bars and how candles move, you're looking at about 15 days, and that's Christmas time, essentially. All right. Rashawn, look at beat. I'll look at beat for sure. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Let's run up this live. Get it open and well known to every single person on the internet today looking for a crypto live. The markets are closed. That means you need to protect your capital. There's going to be a lot of sideways momentum, wicks, manipulation, whatever you want to call it. So when Bitcoin hits this area, guys, you are essentially looking for a drop down to about $70,000 Bitcoin. And that does line up with our liquidity gaps here, because if we go look at our, I don't have my liquidity blocks here, but because I restarted my computer. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just finding my all right, perfect. Okay, so we will look at beat, but that is essentially what the market is doing, guys. Really going sideways, okay? And around 12 to 15 days, we are going to crash. I watched a video today by June 2026. Not an analyst, but somebody that is right thinks that Bitcoin is going to be around $40,000. Sorry, guys, I'm just fixing something. Okay, we're just not going to do that right now because the weekend is fine. I'll figure out next live. My software for my liquidity gaps have kind of crashed, if you will. So I'll find it later. It's fine. We'll do it later. But essentially, guys, Bitcoin is definitely aiming for 70K. Okay, we're in a downtrend. We're ranging sideways. You're looking at Christmas time, all that jazz. So beat, I have no idea what beat is. This thing keeps on pumping. Tim, how you doing, brother? Yes, Olga, 1212. There was definitely some money today made for sure. So beat is looking okay. It definitely is in an uptrend. This is going to be a nice short when it breaks this trend. I don't know anything about this project beat, but could definitely pump to around 889. I don't know. It is really tough for me to say new coins to long new coins, but I guess this has got a bit of history. So pretty much beat should pump all the way to about $7 ish. Might go back up this weekend trap, then come back to CME gap. One up. So I'm looking for so yeah, if you're looking at beat, there's a possibility this goes to $5 to $7. If we break the trend, it'll be a really good short. It is the newer coin though, but not much to go over. You do have some bearish dive, actually. A lot of bearish diversions. But yeah, it looks like we're probably going to revisit the London or Tokyo high and range around that area. You can see that we are flat. Like, sure, there's a head and shoulder. Sure, there's whatever. But the reality is the 1 hour is going up. So I wouldn't try to short the market right now. And the 4 hours oversold. And like I said, for the people just joining, guys, we're probably going to dump into Christmas time. Crash, dump, whatever. Come to 70K. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 27th. Maybe we get a little fake pump on the 25th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would say around the 27th to 28th is when we start dropping after Christmas, 26th, 27th, 28th, in that area is when we should expect Bitcoin to drop to around $70,000. So make sure you guys are lining up for this play. Watch coins that are dumping and pumping like crazy. Aave. You want to be in an Aave trade when Bitcoin hits the top of the channel, okay? Also, shout out to Makid Aave. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys are sharing your wins in our app, right? So Aave is coming back up, guys. I refuse to long. You could potentially long this, but I refuse to long. Aave has potentially broken out sideways, but you're probably going to come and revisit this high here around 200. And then what do? We keep on playing rinse and repeat. There's a possibility we reject at 196, but until that 1 hour is completely overbought, I'm looking at Aave ranging around 200 again. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to play it again. Now, make sure you guys understand, Aave is very, very bearish. As of right now, we hit the trend. We hit the top of the daily trend here. And this top of the daily trend is literally aiming for around $127 per Aave coin. And that is just crazy because it goes back to there. Well, you're looking at 120 at this point because it's probably going to go sideways. So we already seen Aave hit the channel twice. Well, really once. Let me look. It's tough because you want to line it up with the previous wick here. And it kind of hit it, almost hit it. So I would say, yeah, Aave could come back to 206, 207, around 203, and kind of follow the downtrend that way and then roll over, okay? Again, I personally am not longing a downtrend. I haven't lost one trade since I've been back to trading. I haven't lost one trade since I've taken a break. Reason being is I'm respecting the trend. But there is possible money into longing the bottom. Possible, right? Of course, you're going sideways here. So that is what I'm looking on Aave. And yeah, you're probably looking at roughly 8 to 10 days for a drop again out of this channel. We're just going to go sideways. But guys, just because I don't want to long doesn't mean that you can't long, right? If you want to long and scalp some profit, hey, good for you guys, right? But you're kind of looking at like that. That's the best way I could put Aave, just riding the top of the channel and continually playing the low, the highs. It's the same thing with Bitcoin, right? Let's take a look at Ethereum, okay? So I have a channel I made for Bitcoin, guys. I'm not going to share it yet because I want to put content on it. I have a video pretty much rocking and rolling for the channel for Bitcoin, and I'm going to be putting up a price update when the next crypto crash is going to be, and I'm pretty spot on. It'll be around the 26th to the 28th. In that region. Could be the 25th. It really could be, but we want to line it up, right? So Ethereum, this is where, okay, so Ethereum did kind of, let me draw a new channel on ETH. Yeah, so Ethereum hypothetically did break the channel. but I would not short that. And this bearish pennant is going to be false because we already broke out technically. So I'm looking at Ethereum ranging to the side of said channel and then down because it is now in a downtrend. But I don't see Ethereum dumping even like this is a rough area because you've already broken the channel, but you're in a sideways downtrend. So it looks that Ethereum is pretty much going to play that downtrend on the weekend. Also, the 4 hours overbought, oversold. So not a good shorting time. However, the daily is dropping on Ethereum, so that price momentum is going to push down. So you do want to find a short on ETH because Ethereum this is why people said Ethereum was breaking out because we technically were breaking out. There's the wicks, right, on Ethereum. So now we're kind of looking at that sideways momentum. And even though this is here, I would redraw this channel. So this is obviously your key macro support here on Ethereum. But this is your downtrend, and I would be playing the downtrend once Ethereum hits the side of the channel. So if that is going to happen, you're probably going to be ranging throughout the weekend. Yeah, you're probably looking at a drop into Sunday, late Saturday, unless we break out of this, so we pump to the top of the channel, okay? So I've been very, very good at saying where the market is going to go. You guys are about to see me get even better with when the drops are going to happen. I am now learning to study the daily candles exactly to the range and the close. So let's see if we're timing this drop on Bitcoin right, the 27th to the 26th to the 28th. Olga, 215 for a safe short on Aave. I don't think Aave will hit 215. I'll be real with you. And the reason I'm going to say that is because Aave is still in. I would say the top you're going to get on Aave is 206, 207, because Aave is continuously rejecting the daily. If we broke out of this, then yes, you're actually, if we broke out of this, then you could potentially go to 227. But we are riding the downtrend channel. So I would 207 to 208. If we broke out of that, 215 would be crushed and we would pump to around 227, 230. Okay, ICP for Gizmo. I know you love your ICP, okay? ICP is going to pay you one day. I'm telling you, it is going to pay you one day. Just right now, ICP is playing out my little Crayola drawings we're doing here. But yeah, essentially, we are looking at ICP coming down to the bottom. It is the same song and dance, really. I don't see ICP coming back up until it does hit the bottom. Like I could even look at my 3-day indicators. And ICP is just very, very bearish. You're looking at a double bottom here, but I'll be real with you guys. A lot of if Bitcoin goes to 70K, which it will, unless some crazy thing happens that we can't even fathom, right? It is respecting the downtrend, but providing Bitcoin goes to that 70K mark, 73, 74, 70, we are going to chase the wick on every single altcoin. Okay. I'm telling you guys that right now. Remember this live we're doing on 12/12. we are going to chase that wick. Every single wick. Okay? Because we've chased it on Bitcoin. Here was the wick. I think we may have chased it on Ethereum. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, we chased it on Ethereum. But not only did we chase it, we keep going down. I believe we chased it on OM. We're definitely chasing it. Nope, we haven't chased it yet, but we're going to chase it, right? You can see a lot of coins are flat. Why are they flat? Because this was a flash crash, but they're going to go grab this liquidity. Okay, they're going to grab this liquidity. Tips, I've been trading Bonk. Bonk is close to doing my thing. It hasn't broken yet. Nobody should be shorting Bonk yet. Well, you could. You play the top, right? Essentially on Bonk, it's an easy trade. You play the top, you play the bottom. Let's see where Bonk would be date range. And I'm not just using the dates, guys. I'm actually using these candle wicks. It is next level, but we'll see what happens with Bonk. I really don't think Bonk is going to range for 30 days while Bitcoin drops. All right, let's take a look at some more large caps here. XRP, we'll see what it is doing. But Aave is seriously my favorite coin, guys. Favorite coin to trade right now. Yes, Bonk is going to be a very good trade to long because it is going to range in that bearish pennant. And it's probably not going to drop until there's a massive move on Bitcoin, right? So XRP recovering a bit, not too much. Taking this daily, top of the daily here to essentially right here. You can see, guys, that XRP is trying to come back up, which is great. It did break out of the mini downtrend right here. Kind of back tested. So yeah, you're pretty much seeing XRP doing the same thing, gliding the downtrend. So around 207 would be a good short on XRP. I would definitely be shorting XRP when it comes back up to here. 208, 207, 210, maybe riding it a bit. But the problem with XRP is it's very, very slow and you can find better things for sure. But as of right now, guys, XRP is on track to drop, chase the wick, 800 SMA death cross, hasn't even come close. So you're going to see XRP range. You're definitely on track for 147. Okay, we'll take a look at Solana. So I do want to set an alert on XRP around 2. I'm going to say 210. 210 because you're riding the downtrend on XRP and yeah, 210. Shout out to you guys. Thank you all for the live, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure you guys open a separate window on Twitch. It does help a lot, even if you don't have an account, because there are people on Twitch, and we do want to get the people on Twitch. So if you guys could open us up a separate window on Twitch, mute it, watch it on YouTube, watch it on Twitch, I would greatly appreciate it, guys. There's actually a big crypto audience on Twitch. And if you're not following me on X, following me on X as well. I keep on forgetting to put the, okay, you know what? This has got to be done right now. I keep on forgetting to put the description. Okay. I'm going to do this right now. Give me a minute, guys. Permissions. Invite. Tim, I'm giving you permission right now to edit the okay, you should get an invite, and then you could put the descriptions for the social media. And CJDV, I'm doing the same thing. I keep forgetting. Bro, the organization at a car dealership I had was insane. If I didn't message customers back, I would. It's different with trading. Trading is a different game, right? And yeah, trading is just a different game. So let's take a look at Bitcoin before we look at Solana here. There's a bear pennant, guys. If Bitcoin is going to drop, I sent you the invite, by the way. If Bitcoin is going to drop, and CJDV, email me your email, beastlimitless@icloud.com. I don't see Bitcoin dropping until it hits the side of the channel like Ethereum, so to speak. Because it did break out here, but it never broke the downtrend. Okay, Solana. We're lining up our large caps, guys. Who is ready for the big drop in the market? We haven't even dropped yet. I want to see if I'm right for the around Christmas crash. Not so I can brag, but just so I can get better. Just so I could get better at seeing when the consolidation should take us to a drop. Funky Bumpkin, what is up? Appreciate you for the Twitch follow. Been the same play every weekend. Fake pump, then come back down Sunday night. Fill CME gap, the major move either way. One up. You're absolutely right. So I could see Solana coming back up 100%. This is most likely going to pump back up to 139. Would I long it? It is up to you. Again, I'm personally not longing downtrends, but you definitely could. Let's go look at that BTC CME gap that one up is talking about. Where is the CME gap? Why am I not able to see the CME gap? Am I actually blind or something? Like what? Oh, there is a C. Well, there is a mini CME gap here for sure. There's going to be a mini CME gap right here. It obviously hasn't approved yet. Either way, up or down, then open on Sunday night. Yeah, correct. Speaking of CME gaps, let's see if we have any CME gaps on the higher time frames and where. I want to see if we have any CME gaps that we haven't filled. No, it looks like we filled every CME gap on the macro. Man, this is crazy, guys. You're not going to see Bitcoin go back above you're not going to see Bitcoin go back above 100K probably for a couple of years, which could be good for altcoins. And by the way, if we take this fib right here to right here, 56 is, oh, is there a CME gap at 116? I don't think they're going to fill it. It'd be crazy if they did fill it, but. So this is what we're aiming for, just so everybody knows on a normal correction. This is really what we're aiming for on a normal correction. Okay. And guys, this isn't me being bearish. I am not bearish. I am playing the market, but a Fibonacci on the weekly will play out because everything comes and tests a golden pocket at the end of the day. Always. It is the way of life, the 618. Everything works in the 618. So you're going to be looking around 43 to about 33K. Just for food for thought. But in the shorter term, we are going to play the downtrend. And we are going to continue to play the downtrend. And we're not going to drop to 33K or 50K or 60K tomorrow. We are going to continually do this. Going to do this, going to do this, going to do this, going to do this, going to do this. And that is essentially how we're going to drop. It will get vicious at some point when we hit a top, then we'll eventually break the downtrend. All right, so we looked at Sol. I would say Sol's probably my best trade at the moment. Like, my favorite one I've seen, you could probably scalp Solana to 138. I really don't like going against the trend, but I personally wouldn't. But if people want a setup, there's a setup for you guys. Got this huge round of bottom breakout to resistance. Speaking of Solana, Solana's a bit of a wild card for me because here it broke out. But the resistance on Solana is going to be around right here. So I see Sol ranging for a while. Now it could just drop. It will follow Bitcoin ultimately for sure. The majority of altcoins are delisted by 2027, which will help alts, maybe memes lessen as well. Yep. There's going to be a lot of altcoins delisted. Definitely. And exchanges are absolutely getting paid right now because people have to pay to keep their altcoins on the exchange through liquidity. And I am telling you guys, liquidity is getting eaten up. And no one has enough coins to pay because people keep on selling. So it looks to me that Solana's going to consolidate here to about 140 in this region. Possibly 140 again. What I would do is I would just play the range. Just play the range, guys. Okay. There is a coin I do want to look at, Aster. We looked at this a bit ago. So Aster is holding this channel. And it is in an uptrend, believe it or not. And it did break out. Well, it definitely kind of broke out. So you're looking at Aster potentially pumping to 151. It is in a bear pennant, but I wouldn't trust it. And the daily's looking very, very prime. Again, personally for me, I'm not going to long this. Even if this pumped up to $10 right now, I wouldn't long it. I'm sticking to my rules, and what I have for trading has been working very, very well. But it isn't dumb to be getting into Aster, because if it breaks 90, it is going to drop. So risk to reward, it is a pretty good trade to get into. You are going against, well, you're going against a downtrend on Bitcoin, but Aster is definitely in an uptrend. MH17, thanks for being a part of the community and commenting. Do you think of FLR? Okay. So I would keep an eye on this, guys. It looks like we could have a weekend pump on ASTER. Obviously, if we break out of this pennant, we're going to pump to about 108. Sinster, how we do an Aster might be a coin that you want to be looking at. Would I look at Ondo and Link? For sure, Steven. Appreciate you. FLR. Okay, so FLR hit the top of the downtrend. And now you can see FLR about to break support. This is going to be a really good short for me at the break. So I am going to line up a short on FLR. Maybe even we get a pump to the top here again. Alejandro, how you doing? Been in Aster since 2 p.m. today. Yeah, it looks like it is going to pump. And I will watch it pump and I won't even enter. But for the people who do enter, and if it pumps like crazy, you're going to make good money. Okay, so technically I could trade Aster because it is on an uptrend. It's not going against my rules. It's just Bitcoin. I guess I could use low leverage because it is on an uptrend. But if I'm looking at FLR, this is a trade I'd be interested in, a 27% drop. Oh yeah, 100%. So I like FLR a lot for short, of course. This is most likely going to drop all the way down to 009. Like FLR already chased the wick and is continuing to dump. So it is in a beautiful downtrend here. This thing is about to crash and burn, actually. Crash and burn. Yeah, FLR is looking pretty bad. It might even all the way come down to here. But a 5x short or a 3x short is not a bad idea on FLR. Yo, Johnny, what is up, brother? I appreciate you. Yeah, so FLR, guys, if you could find a short, like, I wouldn't short it here because it's so close to support, but I would try to get it back around here. But honestly, like, once it breaks here, this is going to be a dynamite short. Hop in with the fun. I don't know. If it starts pumping, I'll do a low leverage long, sure. I can't wait till people see me longing the market. People are going to be like, you're so bearish. No, I'm just following the trend. Yeah, Aster is looking fire. 93 to 95. Yeah, I guess I could open up a low leverage long. There isn't, I wouldn't lose really anything if it breaks this trend. I would want my 15-minute to be oversold, though. Okay, it's oversold. My 1 hour. Man, my 4 hours. Yeah, Aster's looking really good. All right, I'll jump in a 3x long with you guys on Aster because I like it. And I won't really lose anything if oh, looks like it might do something. So if it even goes to $1.08, that is pretty good money. Oh, wait, am I in a short or a long? Oh, shit. I'm going to trade on Aave. I meant to put Aster. Okay. There we go. Okay, we'll see what happens. A little bit of weekend trading here. If it does something, it does something. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, I got my stop loss set. I jumped into the Aster trade with you guys. It's not an uptrend. I'm not really going against my rules. 15-minute is oversold. It looks like it is probably going to pump here in a bit. Stop loss is below the previous low. So even if it dropped back down to here, it is fine. It's in a little bit of a 5-minute pennant here. I'm on a 3x because the market is very iffy, but I definitely did jump into the trade with you guys. Why not? It's on an uptrend, right? And I barely lose anything if I'm on 3x. And it actually broke out. It's got a huge rounded bottom here. So nothing to sweat on my end. Why not? Some weekend trading. We can see Bitcoin is I accidentally jumped into trade on Aave and I'm like, whoa, why am I down already? And then I'm like, oh, it was only $1, but not bad. I'm already up on Aster. My stop loss is in place. Got to make sure I don't trust low caps. 0. Perfect. All right, guys. So we're doing some live trading today. Non-financial advice, right? I did not think I was going to get into a long, but it is lining up. Absolutely lining up. So it looks like Aster's possibly going to do a weekend pump. Possibly. Let me see if it's trending on CoinGecko right now. Shout out to the people coming on the live, guys. If you're going to take this trade, manage your leverage. The overall market's in a downtrend. This one's in an uptrend. Not too risky, but I'm on a 3x. Okay, so it is trending. It is trending. You've got Aster, you've got Sky, you've got Mantle. Speaking of Mantle, MNT. Mantle has been ripping. Mantle has absolutely been exploding. Yeah, I like Aster, guys. Aster is looks like it is going to pop for sure. Sometimes you got to go with the trend. If we know that the market is going up on the weekend, not too short, right? Tim, did you get that invite? So look at Mantle, guys. Mantle can pump all the way up to here. I would have loved to get into Mantle because Mantle is also on an uptrend. I don't know if I'd recommend getting into it now. There's just too much swing. But yeah, Mantle looks like it is absolutely going to pop back to the top of the channel, right? Mantle is looking very, very, very good. I am 100% liking what I'm seeing on Mantle here. Sinster, what is up? What is your stop loss on Aster? Curious. Tim, you didn't get it? I sent it. Check your email. Oh, never mind. I can't send it right now because I need to verify I need to verify it's me, and I don't want to verify because it's going to go to a separate window and maybe shut off the live. So I don't want to do that. Bader, Mohammed, what is up? Are you from Canada? I'm from Canada, brother. Great White North. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to get in a trade on Mantle, personally, you technically could. I think Aster's a bit of a better play with how bottomed it is. But this one can pump. If it pumps out of here, you're getting a big green candle. And you're looking at Aster pumping to around 271. Or not Aster, Mantle. You're looking at Mantle pumping to about 271, guys. Shout out to all the people on the live, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe. Welcome to the community. We do this at 8 a.m. around 8:30 every single day and 8 p.m. around 8:30 p.m. every single day. Make sure you guys are locked in. Everybody is making money on this channel. Literally everybody. Shout out to Toronto. I'll do it right after the live, Tim, I promise. Okay, so Bitcoin is looking to recover into the weekly or the Tokyo session. Okay, so we're looking at recovering and pumping here into the Tokyo session. Now, again, guys, the overall market, I'm looking for shorts. So here you guys go. You're seeing me longing the market in a downtrend. But here, let me explain something to you guys. Johnny, CST time, Central. Let me explain something to you guys. Even though I'm longing in a downtrend market, I'm looking at the trend of this coin that I'm longing, and I can see that it is in an uptrend. Okay, so Bitcoin, I'm not touching. I'm not longing. Ethereum, I'm not longing. I'm not touching. But Aster's looking very, very good. Because you can see it's forming and creating a higher low. How do I feel about alt season? We'll get there when we get there. Am I a day trader? I do trading and I don't hold memes. No. I do trade memes sometimes, but I don't necessarily hold them, right? So if Bitcoin is, I don't really hold trades, guys. I just day trade. But welcome to the fam. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. For all the new people, if you guys have not signed up for our app, beastlimitless.com, it is like Telegram, Facebook, whatever, built-in one. Come say hi, free. I don't want money from you. Just join the app for free. Stay in the community. All the trade setups we posted, guys, people are winning money on this in this community. All right? We're crushing it. So it should be in the description, beastlimitless.com. And I want everybody posting charts in the pack chat in this bearish market that we're in. All right? There you go, beastlimitless.com. Edmonton, shout out to Edmonton. All my Canadian fam. Appreciate you guys. One guy, what is up? How we doing? Bader, you look like a bodybuilder. You look like you could squash me in half. From your profile picture. Okay, anyways, Mantle. We know Mantle is going to skyrocket. I personally like Aster a bit better, just better risk to reward at the bottom to the top. We've also got Sky. I'm not sure what Sky's doing, but Sky kind of broke out here. If you guys are making money on Beast Limitless, guys, put 1-1 in the comment section below. Man, this dog here is killing me. All right, so let's see here. We did break out on Sky. We absolutely broke out on Sky. So Sky's a weird one, kind of like ZEC, but it is in an uptrend. I wouldn't short this at all. I would say Sky could push up to 6, 7. It did break out. It is in an uptrend. You don't want to short it. So what I'm noticing, guys, the coins that we're running for the last couple weeks on the weekend are running again. Aster, Quant, Sky, Mantle. Appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. I like seeing that. I like seeing when you guys are making money. That motivates me, all right? Yeah, so you're looking at about 0.63 on Sky. I don't know. I don't know if I would trade it. It broke out, but yeah, you could trade it because if it breaks this uptrend, you're going to drop. So you definitely could trade Sky for sure. But I think I like Aster better just for the risk to reward. I could see it just really ranging. And if it drops, it drops. If it breaks trend, it breaks trend, right? It is what it is. We're going with the trend. What's my thoughts on XRP? We looked at it already. XRP is looking good. And again, guys, keep in mind, on that Aster trade, I'm on 3x. So if you guys are on 10x and lose the trade, don't get mad at me, all right? I'm not on high leverage. I'm on very low leverage. So again, we looked at XRP earlier, fam, but XRP is really just ranging. Ranging. And I can see XRP pumping up to about 213-ish. Or ranging around the previous high, which is Tokyo and London. Which would be around that 205 mark, but it did break out. So we are getting a weekend pump, it looks like, breakout, whatever you want to call it. Bitcoin is in a little bit of a pennant. I know it's showing a bear flag, but this is broken out of the bear flag, and it is going sideways to the top of that channel. If it breaks out, then we have more data on what is happening with the market. I want to check Aster on something. My miracle indicator. I don't like sharing often, but so if we go to our Ichimoku cloud, let's look and see what our Ichimoku cloud is doing. By the way, guys, when you see a bear pennant like this, yes, it is in a bear pennant, but you got to look at the breakout. Did you break out of the macro? If you broke out of the macro, the bear pennant is most likely going to be invalidated. TradingView could give you bull pennants, double bottoms, bearish, all this, double tops. You got to look at your actual trend. I would say within the next, go to my 8-hour time frame here. So I see Aster maybe consolidating for another half a day, but At least for this 35 minutes, it's definitely going up. I want to see how this Ichimoku cloud closes on the 4-hour. But again, low leverage long, I'm fine if it breaks support. If it breaks support, it is going down to, you know, low. So this would have to be, you're looking at the top of the channel, which is about $1.02, by the way, on Aster. So I wouldn't, yeah, it could hit 108. But I would look at this hitting 101, 102 before 108. And the 4-hour is moving up. We've got the 4-hour MACD crossed as well. So that is a positive. 8-hour MACD is crossed. That is a positive. Yeah, you're definitely going up. You're not gonna, unless some freak accident happens, you're not gonna drop. But that's what's the stop loss for, right? My confirmations are definitely lined up for Aster for sure. What platform do I use? I'm using MEXC and TradingView. Welcome to the channel, guys. If you're new, subscribe. We are doing this every single day. We got a lot of new people. Can I look at Jerry the Turtle by Matt Fury and JYI on ETH? Okay, I'll look at this Jerry the Turtle if it's on TradingView. Oh, JYI. Okay. So this JYI coin is definitely in a downtrend at the moment. Yeah, Tim, we're putting that on the top. Do your own research, guys. If I jump into a trade, you need to manage your leverage. And if some of you guys think you don't need a stop loss in trading, you need a stop loss in trading, okay? This JYI or Jerry the Turtle coin, it's in a downtrend, but it did hit the bottom here, so I can see it pumping to the top and then dropping. We are fairly overbought and coming down. We're very, very overbought in the daily. So it looks like Jerry the Turtle is definitely going to pump up to here, possibly. Not pump up, but I would say go sideways and then drop. I want to look at Turbo because, man, if I would have just held this Turbo short, I'd be doing pretty good. I was in a Turbo short all the way up here. It's just tough to hold trades when the market is all over the place. Turbo, you've got some bullish dive. Where the heck? Turbo, you've definitely got some bullish divergence here on the 4-hour. But Turbo is in a downtrend. Can I look at stable? For sure. Absolutely. Turbo is in a little bit of a downtrend. Yeah, so I'm about break even on Aster, so I'm not doing too bad. Down only a couple of dollars, right? So that's good. That means it's ranging and going in possibly the right direction. JYI Dev is amazing. Awesome. Great. I'll keep an eye on it when it breaks out of that downtrend. Could be a moneymaker for sure. Appreciate you, brother, for sharing it. Okay, but let's see here. Turbo, guys. Turbo's going to continue this downtrend possibly. So if you could get Turbo on a short up here, we come back down. And we kind of complete this head and shoulder pattern, right? Guys, if you are not in the app, make sure you sign up for our website or app. It is completely free, 100% free, no caveat. Get in there, post some charts, help everybody out. Let's create the best community ever. I have a big community in there, but a lot of people just kind of took off from the bear market. A lot of business professionals and all of that. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling. If you're not in beastlimitless.com, go sign up right now, okay? And we will be doing a webinar, guys, showing people how to trade from A to Z, to find breakouts, to scalp the 1 minute, to do all this stuff, go over indicators in the new year of 2026. Thank you for subscribing, brother. All right, stable. Stable. I haven't even... Did you use the RSI heat map to find this one? It broke out. It definitely 5,000% broke out. What would my stop loss be on Aster? I'm looking about 90. But again, I'm on 3x. So we'll see what happens. I'm not on high leverage because I know the market is in a downtrend on Bitcoin, but Aster's in an uptrend. I might lower my stop loss. I'm going to kind of up it as we go up the trend. Kind of like a trailing stop, but stable. Stable is looking okay. It broke out. We're just really waiting for a move to happen. So yeah, it looks like this is going to go sideways. And possibly do a rounded bottom. 18's oversold. Daily's oversold. Yeah, this is looking pretty good actually. Right, so we got a 4-hour close coming up here. So you can see it's trying to play the bear pennant, right? Which is a drop, a pump, trying to. Being that we've got the MACD crossed on every time frame here. We're oversold in the 15-minute now. We've got a bit of resistance here, but we do have a 800 SMA cross coming up. Where's my indicators? Where's my 50? Why is my 50 not on here? Where's my bullish dive? Why? Does TradingView just randomly delete indicators out of the blue? Where's my VPR? I just noticed half my stuff isn't even on here. Yeah, I would say 90 cents is a good stop loss. Again, I'm at 3x, right? But like, what? There's a huge golden cross about to happen on Aster on the 1 hour. Yeah, this thing could go parabolic. Could. Definitely could. We are in a downtrend in crypto, but on this one, it is in a ranging uptrend, I like to call it. My dog just flipped out. I accidentally kicked her and she just bounced up. Luna, you want to say hi to everybody? Oh, she's so mad. Come. Oh, she's going to get hair all over me. Oh. Oh. You want to say hi, Luna? Okay, you're heavy. Go back down. As I put Luna up, one guy says Luna Classic. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about Aster, actually. We're just following the trend, right? Luna Classic, though, looks very, very bearish. But believe it or not, it is on an uptrend. Believe it or not, Luna Classic is on an uptrend. So it'll be a deciding factor here if Luna Classic goes up or breaks. So if Luna Classic breaks this trend line right here, we are going to drop, and very, very much, and you want to short it. There was some news you could go look up on Luna Classic. I'm keeping politics out of the way, but you could look it up. And you could pretty much see Luna Classic probably dropping out of here all the way down to here. But you are on that little peak of that uptrend. Once Luna Classic breaks this, it should pump for sure. I mean, drop. Sorry, drop. All right, guys, keep on hitting that like button. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning on the live today. We are absolutely crushing it. Do I recommend any broker for MetaTrader 5 that's available in Canada? We will be talking about MetaTrader 5, fam, in 2026. I will be going over everything MetaTrader 5. Aster does have a 200 million unlock on the 14th, so we might pump and then drop, right? Possibly. Aster is really just ranging. It could matter, yeah, but we are in an uptrend. All the indicators are going up. So again, that's what a stop loss is for, low leverage. I typically don't long this market, but I'm also not going to miss out on a possible pump, right? Just lower leverage. Monad. Okay, Monad. We made money shorting Monad a while back. We made a lot of money shorting Monad. So this is kind of your downtrend. Here on Monad. Monad has been in a downtrend for a bit. Look, Bitcoin's coming up, right? We're going to revisit that previous high. What's the market cap on Aster? I guess I could go look at that myself. Let's see. CoinGecko. Yeah, the market cap's $2 billion market cap. So definitely not a quick, whatever it's called, money in and out. So if you're looking for a broker in Canada, there's a ton of brokers you can use for MetaTrader. Let me go over MetaTrader in 2026. I'm going to help you guys get funded accounts and essentially show you how to get given to you 100 grand by doing almost nothing and investing less than $1,000. So I'm going to show you guys how to do funded accounts. Now, there's a lot of rules, but yes, MetaTrader. I have MetaTrader. I'm using a lot of different brokers. You can see my MetaTrader right here. I trade Forex as well. But yeah, guys, Monad's not looking too bad. I don't know. I don't really like Monad at the moment because it is in the middle. It already hit the top of the trend. Oh, wow, it went back up. No, that's when I shorted it. That is when I shorted it. It looks okay, like it broke out technically. Yeah, it's not too bad. It broke out right here. But I personally do not like getting into trades when we're at the middle. But let's take a look at what Bitcoin's doing. Like I said, we're going to revisit that high. We're going to pump, possibly. And that is essentially what we are doing. We've got this 4-hour candle. Coming to a close here in a bit. So 4-hour candle coming to a close, and we'll notice or be able to find more direction in the market. See if Mantle broke out of that uptrend here. It's about to. See if Mantle can come back down to the bottom of the trend here. On this little uptrend, I would love to jump it along. Again, low leverage. Well, Mantle already broke out. Mantle could pretty much pump to the top around 274. Oh, yeah, Steven Link. I forgot. Sorry, man. So I would like Mantle to maybe drop down to here one more time and then continue back up. But if Mantle would drop down to here, I would definitely open up along. It broke out. Yeah, 126. It could pop all the way down to 224. Okay, chain link. Gotcha, brother. So remember, guys, there is no live Saturday. No live trading session Saturday, and then we resume live on Sunday at 8 to 8:30 p.m. and then back Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. around 8:30, 8 p.m. around 8:30. So chain link is looking okay. Not too bad, not too bad. We're in this little range. Okay, here's the thing with link. Link already broke the trend. So link would actually be a short for me because link is in a range right now. We've already broke the trend going sideways here on chain link. And link is going to do like a quadruple top here. How long am I live for each day? Around 1.5, 2 hours. It's a lot of energy and really exhausting, but I love it. So I try to go for 2 hours. If there's more happening in the market, I'll go longer. Right? So we do got a little bit of resistance right here on Chainlink. I would be looking for a short on Chainlink at the top. Because Link is just ranging here after breaking the trend. Two times a day, every day. And if I'm flying or moving somewhere, I'm telling you there will be a live. Maybe not two, but there will be a live. We're going to try and not take a day off. See how that goes. Yeah, I would say Link around 1460. I wouldn't long it. And the reason I wouldn't long it is because there is no uptrend at the moment. It is just kind of waiting in limbo, if you will. All right, Theta, Loza, Sharp Skill, how you doing? This is the first time I've seen you commenting on the channel. Welcome. Welcome to the fam. Appreciate you. I could definitely look at Solana for you. So Sol is kind of doing the same thing here. Man, people talking about funded accounts. I love it. I love it. What do you think BTC is going to do near term? Like the next day or two? I would say we're probably going to revisit the previous high around 92. Previous Tokyo and London high. I'm going to short on my funded account, and I'm wondering if I need to close it or not. I can't tell you to close your trades, but I'll tell. Okay, I'm going to go back to Solana in a second. Bitcoin could hypothetically range sideways here to about 90,658, whatever it is, and then continue down. I would say sideways to the downtrend for the weekend. Maybe pump up to 91 if it breaks that 92, but you are in a downtrend. Okay, Solana. You're looking at sideways momentum pretty much. Okay, so if I'm looking at Sol, we've already broken out here. Well, we're looking at Sol hitting the top here around 138. Yeah, we're looking at Sol hitting the top here at about 138. After that, I would say Sol's in a range. You hit the top here on Solana. Now you're looking at the bottom. So you're just going to keep on bouncing in this range here on Sol. You do have a bit of a downtrend here. And you've got a downtrend here. So I would say about 142 could be the max on Sol, but I would say 138.40 range. And Solana's going to range sideways, essentially like Bitcoin. I am expecting Solana to go to about 100 or lower. I'll say that. What are the double lines called? Double lines. What double lines are we talking about? Double lines. I don't know what double. I have a lot. This is your MA, your 200 and your 50. Oh, this thing. This is date range to check out how far it's been consolidating for. Okay, I just want to go back to this trade here. I'm not worried about it, but a little bit of a pennant, hey, on the 5-minute. 15-minute over. So after this 4-hour candle, it looks like Aster is going to continue up. I don't like the 1 hour being overbought, but the 15 is just oversold. 5 minutes in a pennant. Oh, the diagonal lines, that is your parallel channel. We'll go over the parallel channels in 2026. We're going to line you guys up for all the TA. All the TA, guys. Absolutely get you guys rocking and rolling. So, yeah, once we have this breakout on Aster, we're gonna fly. Let's just say I wouldn't be in a Bitcoin short at the moment, although we are in a downtrend. It depends where your stop loss is. So essentially what I'm waiting for this to do, guys, is I'm looking for this to break out of the channel and run up to roughly $1 or higher. Or higher. No problem, no problem. I got you, brother. Okay, let's take a look at something else here. Let's get into this live trading session. Because not a lot of coins are showing any strength right now, we're going to get into the RSI heat map. Let's take a look at ZEC. Let's see if our short played out last night. I didn't get into it. I was in too many trades. Not really. It's been ranging. ZEC is a weird one. So ZEC just, yeah, I guess it kind of did. It dumped to 444, but it broke the trend already. ZEC is most likely going to drop. Possibly. It is ranging in this area right here. I don't know if I would get out of my short, but I would definitely, I don't know, keep an eye on it for sure. So ZEC is looking. So ZEC did break out of this chat. Well, yeah, I would say ZEC is going to push up to this previous high right here, which could be about 498. It did break the trend, and it has been ranging, and it is like in a quadruple top at the moment, but I'd be cautious on ZEC for sure. It isn't really doing anything. It's ranging in this area right here. CVX. Actually, I'm going to set an alert right here at about 494. And I'm going to set an alert at 438, 439. So CVX is looking pretty good, guys. It did hit the bottom of the channel a couple times. It might just go sideways. But we're kind of ranging in this area. So I can see CVX pump into about 238. It's in a huge rounded bottom of consolidation. I don't know how quick it'll get there. 18 hours oversold. Daily is overbought, but ranging. Exactly. Much more better alts to short. I would be, I probably wouldn't be trading ZEC. It is a bit of a wild card. Right. So essentially, I'm looking at CVX hitting the top here. Not too bad. Not too bad. Downtrend. We hit the downtrend. I'm going to take a short, right? Yeah, good trade for sure. Not a bad trade on CVX. Yeah, so it looks like, guys, after this 4-hour close, we are probably going to keep ranging and moving sideways and pumping a bit. I would say we're going to go on a bit of an uptrend on altcoins. Man, this dog here is killing me. Okay, back to our RSI heat map. See what else is here. What is oversold? MON is very oversold. What is jelly jelly? Very, very overbought. Jelly jelly. Did you guys see Jelly Roll? The guy lost so much weight. Shout out to him. Jelly Roll was... Okay, anyways. What is jelly jelly? I have no idea. Could pump. I would have loved to get this jelly jelly coin here because that would have been a beautiful long. This would have been a beautiful long right there. Oh, that would have been a good long. Jelly jelly's actually looking okay. We could see a crazy pump on jelly jelly of 500%. I don't know. It's like 200% up. So yeah, yeah. But if you like scalping and you like risking and stuff like that, non-financial advice, guys, do your own research, your own trade setups. Jelly jelly could be doing a move. I'm not going to get into it myself, but it does look like this possibly could do something crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just looked it up because the RSI heat map. All right, what else do we got here? I already looked at BZEC. Loopring was doing something. I'm going to keep this right here, though, because I want to know when it hits the top of the channel. So I'm going to set an alert on Jelly Jelly around 6.4, whatever that is, probably 60 cents. Loopring has been doing something. Man, these parallel channels are from like 2021 or 2022. I haven't looked at Loopring in probably 4 years. This is crazy. These parallel channels are so old. Cat. Loopring is actually looking really, really good. We could very well get a breakout on Loopring. Loopring is looking fire, guys. Loopring could absolutely crush. Crush. I don't know. This is normally where I would get into it. But it does have some resistance right here. I used to have another channel. Yes, correct. Long time ago. Long time ago. I took a big break from trading. I lost the passion for it. All that jazz, right? So went to go sell cars, made a lot of money, and then realized I don't like taking orders from anybody. So what do I have to do? Trade. That's the short answer of it. Yeah, I like Loopring. Loopring's looking fire, guys. Okay, so this is mainly the main stuff here. Like, we're in Aster, right? There's nothing really else going on. We looked at every crypto right now that is essentially moving. We know Aster is in an uptrend. We know it's probably going to pump. Oversold in the 5, oversold in the 15. My stop loss is 90 cents. It is rising in a channel. It broke out, right? So this is my main trade. And that is really it. I'm not trading anything else. But guys, if you're not in our app, beastlimitless.com, you need to join. It is 100% free. When I'm not doing the live, I will be posting trade setups. And I'm telling you guys, everyone is winning. Every single person. Win, 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 win. Wins everywhere. All of our trade setups we have called in December have been wins. All of them. So make sure you guys are locked in. I'm going to look at UCN for one up as the last coin. And then we are going to be back. Oh, yeah. You wanted me to look at UCN as a joke. This thing's crazy. And then we're going to be back Sunday at 8 to 8:30. Okay. But join the app, guys. Post trade setups. My snipers, you know where you're at. Post trade setups, guys. Help the people that are just banging their head against the wall in crypto because nothing is happening. There's always something happening. Okay. That is all I got for you guys tonight. I appreciate it. Hit that like. Follow me on X. Join the pack chat. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Did I close the Tron short? Ryan, yes, I did. I did. I took profit on Tron. It could keep on going down, but, you know, Tron is very oversold now, right? So, yeah, appreciate you guys. We're almost at 200 community members, fam members, subscribers. So this thing is growing really, really quick. And it is all because of you guys. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. Big things coming in 2026 with some challenges and stuff like that. And teaching you guys how to trade. Hope you guys have a great night.